Hey guys, good morning. So it's Monday morning, my first day home, back in the homestead here. So I wanted to touch base on a few things. A lot of you have been asking how it was to get home and see the kids, and it was unbelievable. It's funny how quickly life got back to normal, though. In fact, one of the things that was weird was the kid said to me, "Dad," I said to the mom, "I think Dad's gonna be mad if we don't want to miss school and spend the day with them. We don't want to miss school." I said, "Who are those kids and what they do with my kids?" But anyway, so we got them off to school. But it was funny how quickly life got back to normal for us, and that's a good thing. Um, Three things I did want to touch on today, though. One, sorry about the sniffles. It's funny. I was away for 16 weeks, and I didn't get sick one time, but a couple of migraines. And the day before I get home, I get a cold out in California, so dealing with that now. But so three things I wanted to cover today, real quick. One, pretty important for me anyway, to at least ask of you guys, if you're still watching this. A lot of people have said they're going to kind of miss the journey, and I know, my dog, we're going to keep an eye on. I know that. It's kind of neat to see different towns and states and people. But the journey to me is going to continue on. We're going to continue pointing the thumb. We're going to continue making social observations whenever possible. We're going to continue talking every day, maybe not 3 times a day. And, just like everything else in life, things morph and grow and turn and change a little bit. So maybe, our group here continues to expand, but please don't turn it off and say, hey, the walking's done, there's nothing really to be thought of or learn from. So let's continue this, because we're going to continue to point in the thumb and spread the message, and so forth. So please stay in touch with me, stay following if you can, keep spreading the word, because we're going to take on the next there's a welcome home sign on my door behind me if you can see it. But anyway, we're going to keeping on, and we're going to keep spreading the message. And there's my little girl that wouldn't leave me alone. Can you see her there? There's Luna. Baby girl. That's my little girl that okay, baby. All right, well, let me ask you to come up here. Okay. So anyway, sorry guys. So those of you that have enjoyed the journey, I certainly appreciate everybody following, and I certainly appreciate you guys supporting. But as I said, let's not give up on it. Okay, it's not over. We're going to just continue growing with this thing here and make it happen. So the second thing is, a lot of people asking, so what's on the agenda? Well, today I've got to get back into life a little bit. I've got a pile of papers, mail to get through. I've got to meet some people. I'm going to see my neighbor, Miss Pat, right across the way, who was kind enough to get me the plane ticket home. I had to jump start the car this morning, and got some things here. My lawn is about up to my shins in terms of how the grass height, but it's supposed to be 70 degrees here Wednesday. So today, the book is a priority for me. We're just going to get settled today, get some things under our belt, and start working on everything along the book and expanding the point of the message. So that was message number 2. And number 3, I wanted to share with you guys, was very one of the neatest things that happened when I got home, along with my kids being here with a welcome home little party for me. I got home to a pile of mail, but in that mail was a box. And if you remember, with about 2 or 3 weeks to go on the journey, I came across the story of Amanda Todd. And I reached out to her mother, Carol Todd, because it touched me so much knowing how kids are. My kids are at that age, and I'd like them to be leaders instead of followers, instead of jumping on the bandwagon of bullying people. Have the courage to stand up and tell people not to. And I'll keep reminding you people to please go research the Amanda Todd legacy. Well, I'd spoken to her mom, Carol, and her mom, Carol, had sent me a box with a lot of things in it, including this Amanda Todd legacy snowflake, stay strong wristband, and several of them. So everyone in my family now has one. I have some others to give to some special people. So along with that, there was some more information. Admittedly, I Didn't get into all of the information last night because it was a little bit, getting acclimated with the kids and the family. And it was funny, I got a few messages. I haven't been on Facebook. I will get back on there, so if I haven't responded to you, I apologize. Don't think I'm disinterested, just getting back into life. It was a long travel day. But a lot of people say, how did it feel to sleep in your own bed last night? Well, to those that don't know, I didn't sleep in my own bed last night. And a kind of a cute thing is my kids, they slept in their one bed, and just like on the journey, I slept on the floor with my sleeping bag, and Luna, of course, slept right on my arm. So the four of us were in one little bedroom together, but I'll get to my bed eventually. So anyway, just want to keep you guys updated. All right, it's not over yet, the journey. It's just starting, guys. That was just the basis for it. There's a whole life to live from the journey. The people, the stories, the friends, the book, the message, the speaking, the novel that's going to come out behind it. I've got to get with Mrs. Ryder. I've got to get with Stephen Scott and a bunch of other people. So it's exciting. It's just going to take me a day or two to get things acclimated here, because now life takes over. Now I'm back home. I don't have stories of California beaches and Arizona deserts and Missouri rivers and lakes in Indiana. I've got a pile of bills. As I said, right now, somebody asked me what I do. I'm an unemployed author right now, so I got to call my mom. I got to get my kids up to see their grandma, so that's first on my priority list. I got to figure out a way to get some income, so I'll probably be getting a job or jobs, just because I got to get caught up. I've got a lot of people that have been calling me that I have to pick up the phone and answer now and start to make some plans to make that right. So that's the reality. It's the mature thing to do, and that's what we're doing. But my priority is the book and carrying the message. So I'm going to continue to do that, and don't give up hope on that. Okay. So again, thank you all for following me. I love you all, and go from there. Have a great day, guys.